I'm actually already a decent way into September, but I've been focusing on digging through this freaking mountain on the way to the Resonance Archives. I've read that Resonance Archives are sometimes, or can be, maybe typically are, like inside of a mountain, so I was kind of hoping that maybe this X is just an approximation, so I'll find it when I'm digging through this mountain. I think it's actually going to be inside of this mountain, which is huge. I am about to go back to base because my inventory is full of andesite stones again. But I think we're getting really close. I am still really scared of the Resonance Archives. I don't know how this is going to work. I've also been keeping my eye out for like elk or something. I feel like we should be fairly, I don't know where they spawn, like how far north they spawn. But I honestly haven't seen very much wildlife up here except for rabbits. That's the mountain I just finished digging through. This is the one I'm about to start digging through. Once I come back from base, it's gonna be another slog. But again, when you're doing really tedious stuff, it's really good to have just something on your other monitor that you're watching, so it's not so monotonous. I watch a lot of VODs. Honestly, been watching people play Poketopia. That's been really nice since I don't have a Switch 2, so I can't play Poketopia. Yeah, definitely just try to like make it not suck. Give your brain something else to focus on. And it's fine. It's not that bad. I mean, honestly, we really don't even have to be doing this. You don't have to do a road. I just really like building roads. I'm not very directionally savvy in game, so roads help me out a lot. Like in Minecraft, I get so lost if I don't have the little, like I have a little HUD mod that tells me which direction I'm going. Like, am I going north? Am I going south? Because I cannot do coordinates. Coordinates are so confusing to me. Before it gets too dark, I do want to show off a little bit of what's been going on over here. The carrots, I didn't realize it was too hot for them. I had to dig them up. Hopefully we can replant them here soon. I've been trying to keep an eye on the weather. But the spelt is almost completely done maturing, which will be great. So we can save some of that for making ale. Actually, we're gonna save all of it for making ale. And then the berry like fields are like getting ready to go, and I'm so excited. We're gonna get so many berries. I am still missing some blueberry bushes. There's also, most of these are red currant, I think. Yeah, there's one there, but I'll wait to harvest it until the rest of those come through. And then I think these are, yeah, these is just a field of red currant. And then this is supposed to be a field of white currant, but these are kind of rare. So it's been really hard finding those. And then I'm not sure what I'm going to put in here. Maybe the cranberry bushes, because I find those a lot. Or I could do another field of black currant, just since those are my favorite. But we'll see. Getting those over there. Also been experimenting with tree planting, because I've never planted a tree. I got a branch from the pear tree over there since it, stopped flowering, and I planted it there, and it took a while. It was originally just a stump like this. It took a while, but now it's like too high, and it's got a bunch of leaves and stuff, and it's still young, and it still needs to fertilize. It needs to go through the winter. But maybe, I don't know, next year maybe it'll sprout fruit? I'm not quite sure. And then here's some apple ones that I'm testing. I tested putting them on farmland right beside water. I don't know, I just wanted to kind of test if being on farmland or being really close to water had any effect on the trees. So far, I don't see any difference. It's just taking a really long time to grow, but we'll see when they grow. Also been working on the wall. I did get the Kapak leaded plane, panes and then replaced all the doors with epoxy doors. So now that matches, which is great. I did a bunch of blue clay bricks down here. Got most of the way over there. I think it's just this area over here to finish up. I do have 4 stacks. Yeah, 4 stacks. Beehive kiln I can fire up at any time. Another thing that I've been working on is like getting the daub framework set up. So all of this is going to be daub, and I've got the 2 additional boilers in here. I'm going to change this to be a little stair so it's easier to go up and down. Got some more distilled mead, and I moved the honey barrel over here. Lots of stuff going on. And in a few days, these spelt flour ale things should be ready to go, and we can start boiling those as well. Exciting. I've got, I think, a bunch of green daub should be ready. Yeah, so I need to go through and collect all that, and I'll start setting up start applying it to the walls and the ceiling here. The pigs have, last I checked, not given birth. Yeah, still pregnant. But I did put a second large trough in here. So that'll be helpful when we start rebreeding them. Last I checked, the little chicks were pullets, so they're like half grown. It looks like everybody is grown up now. Nope, still a pullet. Okay. We'll wait a little bit longer before we start processing, but should be here pretty soon. Get them all like nestled down for the night. So cute. And then I have started replacing the tier 2 bricks with tier 3. So that one right there is tier 3, and there's another one around back somewhere. Remember which one? There's another tier 3 somewhere over here. Is that it? There it is. The other tier 3. Taking all the tier 2 bricks out and put them in storage. Got like created tier 3 refractory bricks and then also loose tier 3s as well. It'll take a while before this whole thing has moved on to tier 3. We're getting there. Still not doing much with iron because we have this huge stack right now. I really, really, really need to find another place for a second cementation furnace. We really need this. We really need a second one going. So I don't know. I did look at this like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and I'd want to pull it out one. And so maybe moving this over. Just going to be really close and really compact. Also thought about putting it here, like right beside it's like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This is like the place that I think it would most likely go. Like if I had to choose right now, I'd put it right here. I do think it would be a little weird with how close it is to this path, but I don't know. We could always move this path. Since I usually use this door to go over there. I could just move this over. But yeah, so that's what has been going on. Fall colors are starting to come in. Oh, another thing is that all of the pine trees in the tree farm grew up. So I was able to chop them all down. You can't really see in the dark, so let me just use the map. You can see on the map, I was able to fix all of the squares. All those are fixed and they're all replanted. The first 2 up here are kapok trees. And then the rest are pine trees. And we are, I don't know, I'd say it's about halfway filled for this charcoal pit. I do want to fill it again before winter, because once winter hits, the trees are gonna almost completely stop growing. Yeah, and so we're just kind of chilling. I haven't looked up here from this view in a while. That's really cool to see. The little fields over there. Do need to light that up a bit more. Look how dark that is. There, it is pitch black outside the walls, man. That's crazy. But yeah, I should probably focus on doing some more lanterns, try to get this more lit up. Overall, I'm really happy with how the base is looking. It looks really nice. Definitely some areas that still need something in them, but yeah, overall, so far, so good. I was digging in the close to the X here, and I noticed in the tunnel it was getting really like green. So I decided to come down here and kind of check it out, and we do have a locust nest. I can't remember which. I cannot remember which tool is the best tool to break these nests. I do know that you should ignore them until you break the nests. This looks like it's having progress, because the nests just keep spawning them. Oh my god. There you are. There. Where the heck? Where the heck did it go? Alright. Come on. Break. They're having trouble getting over the stuff. Let's see if I can... You can't, like, harvest these? Just get stuck when they're dead. Okay, but see how this is gray here? And then it was turning green, and I was like, there's something around. There's something going on. So I was digging up, and I dug down, and I saw these guys. Kind of going. Got it. Now that's assuming that's the only one in there, which I doubt. Can't do anything. There we go. There's another one. Looks like there might be another one in the back. Oh, come on. One. Alright, there's another one. I don't want to go down there to get this stuff. No. Stop it. Alright. I need to just chill out for a little bit and let my health recover. While I'm healing, I am continuing the dig. Are getting close to the X. I am wondering if this oddly circular shape in the middle of the snow is the Resonance Archive. So that'll be interesting to get to. Otherwise, I am just continuing forth. Pickaxe is almost dead. I also am almost out of food. I think I have to go early. I used a bunch of food fighting, healing up from the little locusts that I did not anticipate. And I'm debating whether I should go back right now, because I want to finish what I started. But I'm also worried that I'll die. Yeah, let's go poke the bear. We'll put down some more path, and then we'll go just the locust again, see if we can't get that hopefully last locust nest down. All the bodies are still here. It makes it a little irritating. Oh geez. Let's just block that up quick. And see if we can get to the locust nest this way. Oh, jeez. Whole point that you guys wouldn't be able to get over here. Okay. Oh, there's one up there. All right. Keep an eye on that. Hopefully we can destroy this. Kind of seems like a big ruin area. There's another one. Okay. Oh, maybe that was just my arm. All right. Not seeing any more. Hopefully we're safe. I don't think we got any cool stuff. Oh, wow. Oh, all right. Let's try to clean this area up a little bit so we can walk around. Here's some gears. Oh my god. Ooh. A little, ooh. Shoot. That's another locust nest. The ruined stuff I'm not worried about, like, break. Really matter to me. I'm not gonna use it for decoration or anything. More gears. Scraps. I was hoping for some cool seeds, but some rye seeds. But yeah, this was alright. It wasn't the most lucrative. We did get some metal parts and a torch holder, but we are gonna get out. I was hoping to get like a book or something. I am gonna go ahead and head back since we're super low on food at the moment, and I've got all this random crap in my inventory, but I think next time I come up, I'll be able to get to the Resident Archives, which thinking is that. Definitely come a long way. I was on my way back to the house, and I saw like, it's like this weird stripe of like cracked andesite. So I hopped up there, did some node searching, like close search, couldn't really find anything. Headed back down. It's moose? Elk? Are these elk? Are they moose? What are you? Are you gonna chase me? Moose. Okay, is moose. Is another moose. Oh geez, are you chasing me? Can you chase me back to my house? Yeah, come on. It is a long journey, bud. Okay. Oh, there's another one. Oh my god, this is so exciting.
Hi, Editor Orange here. I'm going to go ahead and rip off the band-aid that you cannot breed moose. Throughout this episode, you will see me put a lot of time and effort towards moose breeding, then suddenly be hit with the devastating realization that you cannot breed them. Please enjoy this emotional roller coaster of an episode.
But I think we can only do one at a time. And the male is probably going to be the easiest because he's just innately aggro on me. Oh no, where'd you go? Come here. Yeah. Yeah. Come on. So the females, I might have to bring some spears. Oh shoot. He's gonna have a hard time crossing that, I bet. Oh, no he's not! No he's not! No he's not! Oh jeez. The females, I'm gonna have to like shoot them or chuck spears at them or something. But this is gonna take a minute. But I'm happy to do it. I'm gonna take him to the moat. Come on, where'd you go? Be angry at me. Angry, thank you. Don't want to have to shoot you. Another thing we can do is chuck rocks at them. I think that's what I did my last playthrough when I was getting bighorn sheep. I just would, when they would stop chasing me, I'd throw rocks at them to get them to aggro. But we're just gonna do one at a time. Oh no, I don't know where it went. It might have fallen down somewhere. I just saw some flint. Moose hunting. Ooh. Let's check the breeder out, and then if we can't find the male, we'll go throw some rocks at one of the males. Oh my god, we're running so low on food. We might have to, oh my gosh. We might have to go back and then back later. Oh, she's got a bye-bye. Oh, no, she doesn't. There's two babies. Well, we can do this the opposite way. Instead of chase me, I chase them. Yeah. And then, in case you're new and you haven't been following along with the story, the reason I want meese is because we need large hides for sturdy leather, and I don't have a domesticated animal to provide large hides, so I've been hunting deer and bear, but would love to have a domesticated animal that I can get large hides from. If moose don't have large hides, I don't like. They have to. Okay, there's no way they don't. Come on, no! You're going the wrong way now. I wonder if the bull went down there or something. Come on. No, getting a little stuck in the tree. We're going the wrong way a little bit. Let's come back. Go up that way. Yep, nope. Up. Up. Oh, yep. Good job. I do have two ideas right now. One is that I should dig a pit to trap some mooses that are over there, or build a fenced-in area or something, and definitely start breeding them there. But also, I'm wondering if a moose calf, like a baby moose, can fit in a reinforced, like a crate trap. And if so, that would be a far easier way of transport. Oh no! Don't go in there. Don't go in there. Don't go in there. Don't. Oh my god. Come on, get out. Go. Don't. No, go. Go. Okay, you're fighting me? Come on. I don't have the food for this. Come on. Alright, I don't have the food or the health for this, so unfortunately, I'm just gonna go ahead and harvest this one. We're just gonna confirm that you give, oh my god, how did I miss that? Confirm that you give large hides. And then I'm gonna try to do the box method with the babies. Yeah, large hide, perfect. Alright, we'll get this, go home, some more resources, come back with crate traps to try to see if we can get the moose. Trap. Reinforced wooden crate trap. Larger animals than a basket trap, but is still too small to catch many adult. Yeah. So, yeah, maybe we can get some of the babies in there. I do want to make some sort of containment. You're going the wrong direction. Oh, we need to go this way. Some sort of containment area for them to start breeding. One thing I wanted to note real quick, I did make a couple of reinforced crate traps. I was trying to use copper nails. For whatever reason, can't use copper nails. You can use bronze and obviously iron and steel nails, but for some reason, even 10 bronze, for some reason you can't use copper. So I did have to make some iron nails. But we do have 2 crates now. I've also got dried grass to use as bait. I'm gonna get a couple of large troughs real quick, but I wanted to note real quick that we do have some piglets now. Let me see. Those 2 are still pregnant, not pregnant. She's pregnant. So far only one has given birth. God, I do think they're very cute. So it's the 10th. I believe they were all pregnant or starting to get pregnant on the 6th of last month. So a little over 20 days, it seems like. I still think we're waiting on these guys to finish growing up. Not. Okay, yeah, it looks like I can go ahead and process them. Awesome. Go on, look out, look out, look out. Trying to do a couple of quick little chore things. Is this? No, it's still solid. Hold on. One more piece of coal in there. Trying to finish getting this filled up. I did try doing like a lowered floor. So I'm not sure on the spawnability of half slabs, like bottom slabs. Wondering if this is now safe during temporal storms. And then it's got a little raised bed. Got a new bed, wooden bed. Pretty nice. I think I'm gonna put the meese out here. And I definitely need to make this pen bigger. They definitely need a lot more room. Once we can try to capture some of them. I'm also gonna try to breed some up there, but I really would like to get some babies in these crates. See what we can get done. Was able to get 2 females and 1 male moose in here. There's another female that I could get her to come around over here, and then I would have 3. So that's good. What's not good is I'm not sure what to put in these crates for the babies whenever the babies get born. It's not green, not hay or grass. I'm guessing like vegetables, but I don't know. Do moose eat vegetables? See, I'm just trying to get her around to the other side first. Here we go. Want to go away? There. Figured it out. She's drawn to the hay. Go, 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 go. Perfect. All right. We need to make this a little bit better. This is way too small for them. I mean, it does also go over here. They have this area over here. But I should bring... I should bring the, some fences over here. Yeah. And then I need to figure out what kind of bait goes in here to attract babies. Been trying to keep these 2 troughs filled up. They have eaten some of it. Want to get punched in the face? Okay. They are eating some of it. I do need to like find something to do in this area while they're breeding and stuff. I mean, there's copper here, so I could go on a copper hunt and just take a bunch of copper. But for right now, I think I'm gonna go back to base to get some vegetables to see if that will get them eating, like if that's a suitable bait for those traps for the babies when they get in there. I'm also gonna get a bunch of fences, and fences have to be, they're gonna have to be 3 high because they can jump 2 blocks. So I definitely want to make it 3 to 4 high, the winter stuff, because I mean we're in September. Winter's gonna be right around the corner. I would love to be able to bring some babies back to base, so I don't have to keep coming up here to tend to them, because I don't know breed and stuff if the chunks aren't loaded. I don't know. We'll figure it out. I do believe I have found the Resonance Archive. I am not able to mine these blocks as they are claimed by a higher power. But so I think I'm gonna go up to get to it. I'm gonna go back a little bit and start building a staircase up. Ooh. Oh, here's some baddies. Oh, this is really scary. I just have my leather armor on. My goal right now is just to find it. And then I need to like prepare and come back with like better armor and stuff. I just want to make sure the path is clear at this point. It's a lot of cracked andesite, which is nice because we can mine through it faster. Hear more. I have also been killed by a moose a couple more times than I would like to admit at this moment. I did finish building the moose enclosure. I've got 2 large troughs over there filled with hay. So I'm hoping they'll start to eat that and start to breed. That did make it a little bit bigger than the dirt enclosure that they were in before. I'll be honest, I was kind of hoping that I could dig like into the Resonance Archive, but I guess we're gonna have to go in via a door or something. I have a bunch of onions because I was trying to put onions in the crates, but I couldn't put them in there, so I'm still not sure what bait you're supposed to put in the reinforced crates. Got them whenever we figure out how to use them. I'm gonna guess like berries or something, but would baby meese be attracted to berries? I tried to put hay in there first. I mean, if push comes to shove, we could always, it would suck. It would take an entire month, but have a above ground dirt enclosure that we just keep moving forward. like we build it out and chase them down, and then we trap them, and then build it out more, chase them down, trap them. Oh my god, that would take forever. Right, I'm gonna try to dig this way again. I have seen some people say that you sometimes have to dig into the mountain, but I really feel like that circular, okay, that circular thing that we see on the map, I really feel like that is what we're supposed to go to. Could be totally wrong. Again, I've never done this. Right, get into some gravel. Yeah, I know what I was worried about. Okay. I believe we are at the top now. Oh, shoot. All right. Now let's go ahead and mark this. Perfect. And, hey. All right. This looks like where we're supposed to be. Can I place? Okay. How are you supposed to get down there? Oh, you can? Okay. Oh, there's a ladder. Oh my god. Hey, this is such a terrible idea. I'm... Oh. Oh. Oh, it's a terrible idea. I feel like I'm supposed to bring torches. I'm holding my breath. Cannot build or destroy. That's why I need the torches. Okay. Okay. So, we poked around. I still can't breathe much. I'm gonna go deal with the moose a little bit. Just kind of make sure they're good, they're set up, they're eating. And then we need to start building armor for this and apparently get like a bunch of torches. Apparently that is the play here. Here's the moose enclosure. It is 3 tall. We've got lanterns in the corners, and I've put the large troughs here so that I can fill them without having to go in, because I was getting a little murdered. But in order to check how close they are to being ready to breed, I do need to go in there. See if we can see anything. Weight good, weight good. Damaged here. Weight good. Oh my god, can you not breed moose? Hold on. Hold on. I really need to start doing research on which large animals can breed before I take the time to capture them. You cannot breed moose. Oh, why? So that's very frustrating. Very, very frustrating. I'm weighing my options. Obviously, we don't need this breeding pen anymore, and I will process the moose. Oh my god, look at all those deer. But it might behoove us to... They are drawn to the large troughs, so maybe we create like a staircase that goes up here to allow moose to come into the pit. And then once in the pit, we can use the pit to kill them, process them. I don't know a better way to put it right now. I'm very upset. But yeah, I think that is going to be the best course of action right now, is just to create a nice big staircase. There's a temporal storm coming, so I need to vamoose. But I would love to go ahead and gather these moose. All right, so let's go ahead and grab this moose meat, and then we'll spend the temporal storm cooking moose meat. That went pretty quickly. Hopefully this will attract deer, other moose. Probably going to do something similar with that deer pit that we made near the base. I'll just have some stairs up there for them to get in. If bears get in there, fine. They have huge and large hides as well, so we'll deal with that then. But look at that, 47. All right, so next steps, we need to process this moose meat. Need to get a good set of armor. Need to get a bunch of torches. Oh my god, and then head back to the Residence Archives, and that is just an absolutely terrifying thought. I did it. I went ahead and made another cementation furnace. So a lot of the bottom bricks are tier 3, but then I did end up using some tier 2, just because we had so many tier 2 left over. Try to use them up. I do have this filled up and a nice little area down here to put coke in. But I haven't started... Whoa, God, that was blocked off. I haven't started it up yet because this one is gonna... Like, this round's almost done. We'll need to fill it up with coke once more, and then that'll be done. I'd like for them to be going at the same time. Like, be at the same level of doneness. So, I do have it filled up, but not started yet. And yes, they can share a wall here. So they're sharing that wall. I did use a good chunk of iron, because these iron doors take 5 iron plates and then 2 iron rods. It's 12 ingots right there. And then since we're essentially doubling our steel production ability, our ability to create steel, I did decide, yeah, it's time to go ahead and start making more iron blooms. Another thing that I did that ate through a ton of iron is I made another iron anvil. So I've now got 3 iron anvils, 1 over in the smithing area, and now 2 over here, so that we can do steel plates, so that we can do steel ingots on both of these. And the need for steel has drastically increased. We have located President's Archives, so I have started chain leg armor so that we can you need chain for what? Hold on. You need chain so that you can go up plate. See, I don't know if I want to go up to plate, but it is so good, right? Like protection wise. Look at that healing. Like negative 33%. I mean, this is only minus 10. So, I don't know. I am considering doing plate. right now. I'll be honest. I don't know what to expect in the Resonance Archives. We've done that. I am considering doing this and then just making a bunch of really good poultices to help with healing. Look at that. 97% protection. Ugh. So good. I do have the leggies done. And then I've got you have to make the jerkin to make the chain. I guess that's like the inside of the chain or whatever. Anyway, so I got that made. I do have 2 more chain, like steel chains. Need 1 more for the helmet, and I need a bunch more for the chest, and then a bunch more to turn everything into plate. So we just need, oh God, just so much steel. It's just a lot. All of the pigs have given birth, so we have, oh my God, they're so loud. All the little piglets. This is gonna be a real nice harvest. We're definitely going to be able to store a bunch of that for winter. So you're excited for that. Still working on finishing up this brewing area. I did recently have spelt ale that I processed into spelt whiskey. Now I've got more fermenting. I added a few more barrels, so this should be, yeah, this is a total of 9. So because each of these would hold 3 barrels worth, so then all 3 can once. And then finally, another couple updates out here. The apple trees have started growing. It doesn't seem like the tilled land and being beside water like really changed it. It looks like 2 out of 2 survived. I think the original, it's like 40% chance of survival. Oh, I did not know that was going to happen. Interesting. Cool. This is where I want my trees. Like, I need to be more careful about where I'm planting these. But I guess we're putting trees here, at least for now. I did increase the size of the hay field. Trying to be pretty diligent about cutting it down because we are starting to get into winter. Once winter hits, dried grass, like, it's gonna be hard to come by. Trying to stock up on a bunch of that before winter comes. We planted carrots. Carrots are almost done. Spelt, harvested the spelt, and then planted onions. And then it looks like we do have a bunch of berries that can be harvested now. So I'll get into that. I did already harvest all of these red currant bushes recently. Made a bunch of red currant pies. Whew. So we just got a lot of base stuff happening right now. Yeah, just trying to do a bunch of preparation, both for winter and for the Resonance Archives. We now have both cementation furnaces going at the same time, so we are just going to be spitting out steel. It's going to be great. I very much need to go on a brown coal hunt as we're turning a lot of this into coke. We have an okay amount of coke, but with 2, I'm really worried about it. So we really need to find another good patch of brown coal. I did go ahead and process the chickens, and I added a second small trough, which seems to have gotten them to a good state a lot faster than just the one. Oh. A little visual glitch. Their head is like not correct. It's floating a little bit. Anyway, these 2 are ready to lay, so they should be sitting on there. I did see them sitting on the hen boxes a little bit. Looks like this one's already at 4 days. Should move through pretty quickly. For the pigs, since we are now keeping 4 sows instead of 3, I did expand their pen a bit. Just roleplay wise, I thought they deserved a little more space, and it does look like they are all grown up now. I checked a little bit ago and they were still some babies. There were still some babies, but I think they've all grown up. which does mean we can start processing. So I'm gonna go get the cleaver and start getting that taken care of. We are also pretty stocked on berries at the moment. I think I need to focus on expanding storage. We're getting so many berries. All of this is jam. I think I'm gonna add another big chest up here just to store more jam. I think I'm gonna I guess maybe these two I'll make pies from, and then the rest of this is getting turned into jam for winter times. Those berry gardens that we made out there are just kicking it kicking it into overdrive. It's crazy. Did go ahead and raise the fence level here and on the other side a little bit right there, because the goats were jumping up on in this little ledge right here. Didn't want them to jump out. I do think I am going to expand this to be a little more square, and it might be cute. I don't know if they'd actually do it, but like make a little goat jungle gym up here. I think that would be cute. So I'm here cooking up all of this red meat. We just got from the pigs. It was almost 3 stacks of meat. It was 2 stacks and 44. Coming to the realization that I need to spend a lot of time making more crocks. I only have 9 crocks left. Everything that I've cooked from this, I've been putting in for winter storage, because I still have these that from just random hunting, traveling, finding and killing stuff that I've got to eat now. All of this is going here. I've emptied out all of the crates in here, or emptied out all of the crocks in here and all the crocks that were in here. And I've only got 9 left, and we definitely have more meat than is going to fit in the crocks. So some of that is going to go to rot, which is okay for now. I do need to spend a lot of time making more crocks so we can get everything set up for winter. Like right now, we're in such a bountiful part of the season. We have all this fruit, we have all this meat. We just need to do everything we can right now to store it for winter, and then also go to the Resonance Archives at some point, hopefully next month, if I can get all of the steel for the armor that we need. Yeah, right now we've just got a lot of winter prep to do. We just have such a good bounty at the moment. And let me just make sure, yeah, we got a little bit of time. I am growing a bunch more spelt here and over here. I've got carrots, which should be ready in a few days out here, and then more onions out here as well. These carrots, looks like some of them are ready, but not all of them, so I'm gonna wait till they're all ready. And then we've got more onions out here. Dang, it would be so great to find some halite to start pickling some stuff as well. That would be awesome. Yeah, for right now, all I'm doing is doing some winter prep. It'll be worth it in the winter. It kind of sucks right now that we're having to take so much time out to do all this, but we'll be happy when winter comes. Maybe we will have enough crocks for all of this. So it's 3. I've still got 6 in here. Yes. So none of this is going to go to rot, but we are dangerously low on crocks, and we just need to make insane amounts.